What's up YouTube, it's me Rashad, and today I'm about to show you how to get 360 waves on day one, alright? I'm not saying that you're going to get 360 waves on day one because it's not likely that you're going to get 360 waves in one day. The reason why I started this channel is to make this process more clear for people to understand because when I was a beginner, I didn't really have that much help as far as how long is it going to take for me to get waves. Like, I've been brushing for this amount of time, but I don't really see that much progress. You know what I mean? And I really wanted 360 waves very bad when I first started because it was just so cool to me. All my life I had the same hairstyle. I get the haircut, you know what I mean? My hair is normal. And then when I found out about 360 waves, like I really wanted it. And so I got a brush and then I started brushing and I started working for it, but it didn't come easy. And that's where we are today. At this point right here, I don't have no more waves. If you look at my hair, if you seen my last video, you seen me go bald headed and I cut them off. And now I'm starting the journey over and that's where we are right now. Let's get into the video. I'm 360 Wave Process Rashad, if you do not know. Without further ado, let me tell you guys about day one. On day one, when you decide that you want 360 waves, you're like, look man, I don't have waves right now, I want waves. The first thing you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get you a good brush. You don't want to use an old brush. Old brushes that I don't have any old, well actually I do have an old brush right here. Old brushes like this. You see how bent up the bristles are? And mostly cheap brushes are like this, alright? There are brushes out here now, they could be real old and they'll still work almost like they brand new. If you got like sort of like a cheap brush and the bristles are all messed up and just going everywhere, then that brush is too old and you have to retire it, okay? Take that note. A lot of my subscribers already know that tip right there, but this is, you know what I mean, we restarting the journey, so I'm gonna be telling y'all a lot of stuff, all right? And it's gonna be way more organized. So yeah, like I was saying, day one, you need to find you a good brush, and I'm not even gonna just say, oh, I'm gonna use one of these brushes. I'm about to take you out to the store, and I'm about to go get a good brush. Let's go to the store. So the beauty supply store was closed right now. I'm gonna just go back home and I'm gonna show y'all a brush that's pretty good. You wanna start off with a new brush, all right? Get you a nice good brush from the store, or you can order it online. That's the only thing I wanted to let y'all know. It's really important that you get yourself a brush. When I was at the beauty supply store, I was gonna buy a brush like this, all right? The reason I was gonna buy a brush like this is because when I first started getting my waves, I used a brush like this, and I seen progress come. With solamente, that's Spanish for only, with only a brush like this. I know I don't even have that many Spanish subscribers. If I got Spanish subscribers on this channel, say what up in the freaking description right there. But in the comments. But yeah, y'all, a brush like this. The only thing about brushes like this right here, because this is not an expensive brush, all right? It's not the best quality in terms of how long it will last. Just because it's not that quality, it wears out. Because when you're really trying to get waves, you're doing a lot of brushing. You're putting in a lot of brush work, is what I call it, brush work, all right? After about 3 to 4 weeks, this brush would wear out and it won't be as effective. And therefore, you end up buying another one. My subscribers know that, they've been here for a long time. All right, shout out to all my veterans in the building that's here watching still. Even though they got their waves on deck, they still here. Shout out to y'all, I appreciate y'all. But yeah, for the people who didn't know that, make sure y'all take that tip down there, write it down, put it on your little 360 wave notebook. And if you need some help, I got veteran waivers in the comments ready to help y'all out. So my veteran waivers out there, please help me answer these questions in the comments if y'all see easy questions that y'all know the answer to, all right? But yeah, y'all, that's what I wanted to teach y'all about the brush for the first day, all right? If it's day one, you probably sitting at home like, I want waves, but I don't quite know where to start. I think I'm gonna start, this is what I hear a lot.
I think I'm gonna start when I get my fresh haircut. That's when I'm gonna start. Yeah, that's when I'm gonna start.
And then I hear,
should I start right now? Should I start brushing right now, or should I wait until I get my haircut?
Basically the same thing. But let me let you guys know, all right? There's two type of ways that you could start when you try to get your 360 waves. You can either start with your hair kind of long, so that means if you don't have a haircut, you can start. Or you can start when you fresh got a haircut, all right? When your haircut is just fresh and your hair is kind of low but not too low, you know what I mean? So write that down or just keep that in mind. You could be Johnny A or you could be Johnny B. Either or, you can start. The first thing you have to do is get your brushes up. It wouldn't be a complete video about how to start 360 waves on day one without me showing you how to brush your hair, okay? So basically, if I want to explain this real quickly, for most people, they're going to get waves on the top first, and then the back is going to come in, and then they're going to struggle for the sides, all right? What comes with even more difficulty is the connections on the side. Basically right here. I still probably haven't showed y'all my waves throughout this whole video yet, so I'm gonna show it to y'all real quick. Let me show y'all what my hair looking like. All right, since it grew back. I'm not wavy at all, if you could tell. You see my crown right here? I don't have no crown no more. There's no waves back here like that I know of. All right. I had more waves on my head when it was completely bald headed. Y'all seen the video, all right? And just so that, I'm about to trip over myself. All right, but just so y'all know, I know how to cut my own hair, but I never cut my hair without a guard. And that's how the situation happened to where I was like, and then it freaking cut lower like that. But anyways, let me show y'all how to brush. So basically, for the top, all you do is take your brush from the top of your head and you go straight down, all right? It's that simple. I'm gonna grab this brush right here, all right? You just go straight down. This is how you brush. I got a video called How to Get 360 Waves on the Top. If you need to see that, search that video up on YouTube. This is how you brush the sides, all right? You see the separation right here? All right, that's because it's basically like a part. It's basically almost like a crown. You just gotta make sure you brush it right so that it goes in the right direction. And this is how you brush the sides, all right? You take the brush, you angle it. You're not just going like this. All right, you angle it so that these lines right here line up with the way that you want your waves to go, all right? So I'm gonna create my waves going this way, all right? So that's what I'm doing. Boom, boom, boom. And you see, I already have kind of a shadow, like shadow waves right now, but they're not deep, all right? They're not the deep dish waves. And if y'all seen my waves before, y'all know that my waves come out deep. They real visible. And these right here, these are shadow waves. They're not visible. If I step over here, I don't think y'all can see those waves, or you know what I mean? So yeah, I still have a lot of progress to go, all right, to go through. But when my hair gets a little bit thicker, then I'm really gonna see what's up. But from what I can tell right now, I really don't have waves no more like that. So I'm gonna finish. This is how you brush the sides. I mean, in the back, you just brush it. I mean, you can brush it straight down, but if I wanna let y'all know what I do with my back, is I kind of tilt this brush right here this way. So I brush this part, boom. So then my back waves end up tilting, and then my crown come in. It'd be almost 540, but then it don't be 540, but it just be looking nice, all right? And then I kind of straighten it out when I come right here. And then on this side, I brush down right here, you know what I mean? And then straighten out, and then when I come right here, I kind of boom, 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 all right? So that's how I brush my hair. One thing I'm gonna let you know, on day one, I need you to get a mirror like this, all right, too. So you get a brush and a mirror, all right? For the most part, you just need a brush, but this mirror is gonna come in handy, all right? So you get this mirror and then you get into the mirror. There's a mirror right here, you guys. So I'm in the mirror looking at this, and then that mirror is pointed back, all right? So I'm looking in the mirror right now. I'm trying to see how I brush the back of my head. And I brush like this, you know what I mean? I create my wave pattern. I can do this without this mirror because I know how to brush, all right? And I know how I want my pattern to come out. But when you're beginning, you gotta be in that mirror a lot. You gotta be in this mirror. I spent hours in this mirror when I was trying to get my waves. You know what I mean? And I might be spending some more hours in this mirror to get brush sessions in and just to make sure I perfect my waves when they're coming back in. Keep that in mind. And that's the most basic of the tips for day one. In the future, we're gonna talk about woofing. We're gonna talk about hair products. We're gonna talk about do-rags, all right? On day one, I'm gonna just recommend this to y'all right now. Get a do-rag. You don't really need a do-rag, but a do-rag is highly recommended. A do-rag helps you get waves faster. If you're a beginner, your hair may not lay down like my hair is laying down right now. So keep that in mind. So you're gonna have to keep brushing and brushing. And then when your hair gets to lay down like mine on its own, then next thing you know, your waves are gonna start showing up. And that's when you got the boat rolling. That's how you do it. You're rowing in your boat, but you just gotta keep on going so the waves will come. as far as when you cut your hair, it don't need to be this low, all right? This is really low because I'm still recovering from that bald head. But anyways, if you get your hair cut on day one, get like a 1 to a 1.5 with the grain, all right? That's if you have hair like mine. If you have kind of straight hair, get like a 2.5 with the grain, all right? Those are the most basic tips for day one. Like I said, we're going all the way to the top, y'all. Until I got my waves back, I'm gonna talk about topics such as woofing, do-rags. I just told y'all to get the do-rag, all right? And sleep with it every night, all right? I'm gonna update y'all on week 2. Yeah, I'm 360 Wave Process Rashad. I hope y'all hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, let's go on this wave journey, y'all. If you got questions, hit me in the comments below. A shout out to my subscribers that I met at the barber shop. But yeah, y'all, I'm out.
OTD shit.